Hmm. Hmm. Wait, give me a second. That'll do. Hello, how you guys doing? Hello, how you guys been doing? It seems that there's not many people here right now. It's just me in my own Discord server so far. I thought I'd get like somewhere today, but it seems that no one's here. Um, huh. Like, please come and talk. Like, it's getting a bit awkward now. Huh. Hmm. Crap. All of places I haven't done much. This is not gonna go well. I'll just like manually send like to people, I guess. What the fuck. All right. Hello, someone that came. Well, please join my Discord server if you want to have a chat. Oh crap, they just left. Tragic, really. I honestly like. I'm gonna probably gonna have a somewhat lonely birthday today again. Hello, how you guys doing? Please join my like Discord server to chat. It's just that I didn't really plan on doing this today, but like given the fact that pretty much like I barely have any friends, I'm really a miserable guy. I'm sorry to say this. In real life, I'm can be quite miserable sometimes. I mean I could go risky and literally send it to the group chat, but like I mean for my uni group chat, but like I don't think anyone will appreciate that at all. Um, I mean I could easily like turn this into a just a simple drawing stream again, like usual. But like this probably won't do much. Like I could like just draw things. I mean, Like it's 21 right now. I I'm like 21. I was just streaming and spotting. Oh frick! Like I think I do need to like advertise my Discord a bit more, since simply because no one is coming. It's hard, given the fact that pretty much I got banned on some socials for whatever the fuck reason. Right. Guys, chat. It's just that I just really want to talk that maybe like after so many years or whatever. I won't say like since I've been in the UK, I never really like I thought I would genuinely get a lot of friends here right here, but instead what I got, I'm still like basically alone, and all my remaining friends are with their own ways and doing their own shit. You know, it's kind of tragic, really. Like every time I try to like open up to anyone, like about myself, try and like introduce a bit more of myself. Every time like people try start to like me, okay, you know, you're cool. Introduce more of myself, but like eventually it comes to a point where they just like literally just shun me off the door, like close the door, like right at me. Um, like I don't really like the way people do things like at all. Maybe it's just that like people, I feel like people, and you have to sort of agree with almost everything in order to socialize within a group, or like you know like when you know like basically I feel like people these days you have to agree to a certain everything to well everything in a list of values in order to like have in order to converse with other people, like it, and it changes depending on the group you're dealing with, obviously. And any one part that you may not agree with, they just immediately shun you and close the door. Like I got a dad that I always disagree with, but like I don't like we agree to disagree. We don't we understand our each other's viewpoints. You know, we don't judge as much. Yeah, we can disagree, but like we don't immediately like shun one person or another simply because there's something that we don't agree with, and I think that thing has lost in a lot of people. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean now? It's like this is why it's just hard to do anything. Hard to make any advances really, because people are just so used to blocking off people that um they refuse like it's getting harder and harder to but basically the risks are so huge, like it are getting more and more, and the rewards are getting less and less. Hence everyone seems to be prefer within their comfort zone. Like I'm always outside of my comfort zone simply because I'm the fact that I was born weird. Alright, and obviously like everyone else in this world doesn't necessarily cater to me, and I think a lot of people need to realize that. It is a thing that needs to be learned. And because of that. Um. Hmm. Why is people called B dot dot dot? I don't understand. Wait, what I just did to him? Okay. And anyways, um, that's why like getting like deeper relationships is getting really harder these days, which I hate. Like, and also it doesn't help that the fact that my mother told me the reason part of the reason why it's really hard to get friends. Even though I'm really open with her, and with a lot of things, I always talk with her a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff we can talk about. But like, she knows the stuff that I talk about is will not be easily understood by other people. Let's just say that she knows I'm weird ever since I was born. So that's that point. I just wish one day I don't have to deal with this shit again. I just put it that way. Yeah, because of that, of that short rant, I suppose. What I'm gonna do tomorrow for my birthday, for lunch, I'll probably smash out a somewhat expensive restaurant. It'll probably be one of the most expensive meals that I have decided to pay for myself. Like, I mean, I've been to fancy places before, but like it's more like you know my parents are doctors, right? I've talked about it multiple times, and every now and then there's a rich client that just happens to um take us out to fancy dinners. I was there simply because, well, you know, they want to take care of me. I suppose they want to understand how people in high society works, essentially, which is good. I mean, I know what people of the more upper echelons of society think, but like I also understand how people who might be homeless do, because like every day I always walk to school and there's this homeless dude always under a bridge or something. Every now and then I feel like I just give him a coin. Hope, like bless him with that coin or something. Um, all right. I just want to say that you guys can always like come hop in my Discord server for a chat, but no one's chatting. I always wanted to have more like if I have a larger fan base, right? I just wish that I have more people chatting here, to have proper discussions here, have actual meaning conversations here. But due to my unpopularity, and I'm still just, even though I always say like I just started YouTubing, but like I've been always saying that like for the past God knows how many years now, 5. All my best friends are gone. Not because they hate me or anything. That we had never had fallout. It's just they got their own lives now. I can't blame them for that. But it sucks. There's like okay, guys. There's like 45 minutes till my birthday. So there's that. All right, no one's still coming. Maybe because it's the time zone. Yeah, I just wanted to chill, have some time to chill. Um, while we talk things through. I want to talk about the interesting things that I saw. Um, from a previous video about me trying to, I think at the start of this year is that about me need to get stronger and so on, like try to train myself a bit harder. I literally found the pictures to compare between now and back when I started going to the gym. And let's just say there's it's I won't say I got a six pack or anything, but you can see a difference. And I'm low key kind of proud of that. You know, I have only sent like a couple guys. Like it's because it's not really showing. It's not a shower. It's just my body changed a little. That's it. But it's still something, right? Yeah, speak of like male loneliness in general, I recently just saw about like the film called Adolescence. Everyone's been glazing that film and I've got to watch why and I can't see why people have been glazing it because it was legit good. You know, it makes you think. It's one of those movies that make you think, and we do lack a lot of those in the current movie scenes and things. Because like I think like the reason why I don't want to watch movies anymore is because um it's mostly slop these days. There's no actual good movies, right? Or shows that show up. That's why I mostly watch documentaries. Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. This is why on the plane I have no idea what to watch. Because a lot of stuff I'm not really interested in. Maybe I'll watch some travel shows, but that's it. I think the last time when I was on the plane, I basically just watched Eurocamp. Yes, there was Eurocamp on the plane. Um, it's a good show. Go have a watch. And you, when I was like watching Eurocamp, right? I remember my days when I was back in Boy Scouts or something, right? Um, it was a tiny Boy Scout group, not from my school. It's tiny. It's like less than 10 guys in it. I had, to be fair, I think I've had some of the more good parts during my like horrible teenage years. It's from there. It's not impressive. It could be better, but you know, I appreciate the stuff that I have at the time, given how the other things work. Um, I remember there's this Boy Scout leader who basically just teaches us how to light a fire or something, how to build a fire camp, you know. That was great. And they gave us to like learn how to literally chop some root wood, and I literally just chopped it. Surprisingly fun. And of course, like I remember in Boy Scouts that even though that guy was so fuck and like I don't really like him, but like I remember him saying, "Oh, she like with all the like strength you got, like she must like you or something." Because I have a mad crush on a girl that used to be part of the Boy Scouts back when I was primary school, but then when I went to middle school, she isn't now. So there's that. About the girl, yeah, I don't really want to talk about her. She of course said no, no cap. but like low key, some of the crushes do make me go insane. You know, I have a slight suspicion that when I was younger, I accidentally invented stalking when I was in primary school. But yeah, now I know about it. I was like, oh shit. It was weird. Inventing stalking. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, my bad. Maybe that's the reason why she got crapped off. I don't know. Yeah, I just want to say, loving a person does need time to learn how to love. It is a thing that you need to learn. And also, a lot of girls, I feel like, need to learn how to properly reject someone. You, hello, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, I'm basically waiting for my birthday here while I talk about my loneliness problem. Really, you can always come to my Discord server and have a chat. It's always an option. Essentially, I feel like guys these days need to learn how to handle a rejection, and a lot of women need to how to learn how to actually politely reject someone. You know what? Fuck it. Gender equality. Both sides get both. You know, like on one hand, a lot of guys can't really take rejection well. Like after they got rejected, like I see a lot of texts online or of guys saying that like after got rejected, they either fucking crash out or just tell the girl, "I hope you will die," or like, when you're like get single in your old age or shit like that. Like I remember in online some girl like complained about that. Other than woman about talk about like men stuff. Complaining about why men tend to do this, saying that like, well, because like one of our greatest fears in life is legit actually afraid of getting old and be alone and die and stuff like that. And they say like, you know you guys deserve it or something like that. Like have that tone onto it. I don't think anyone deserves that, but for us, um, dying alone is certainly one of men's greatest fears. But I don't really like to psychologically manipulate people, but I hope sometimes women feel the same. I don't know. Maybe if we have a same fear of loneliness, we each will be equally down bad and all might, deal with a lot of gender imbalance. But okay, whatever the fuck. I'm just schizoing. Um, I'm basically just schizo talk whatever bullshit. Ignore that. Well, on the other hand, some girls they should just after a guy confessed or whatever to him, they just instead of just politely say, "Oh no, no, thank you" or something like that, they just tell every one of their friends, or even worse, literally just screenshot your text and just send it all to everyone to see, and you're gonna be the butt of the joke for like the rest of the school year. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Anything do you guys want to say, guys? No, it's fine. I could just continue to yap up on my life again. It's not a good one though, I must admit. Um, I just every birthday. I wait. When's the last time I have a proper birthday? Actually, like I don't think I have a proper birthday in like years. All I just want is people with me, you know. But I think that's one sacrifice you have to make when you are studying abroad or something. You know, but hopefully it will just be a day at worst. Just be a normal day at worst. You know, that day I just wanna be peace with myself. That one specific day, I just want to be at peace. That's all I ever ask, really. You know, just put every work down, put everything down, just be at peace. Slack off, whatever. A whole day just for yourself. You know, do whatever. If I kind of have like, if my friends can't be with me, which I barely have any, honestly, these days, I would just want to have the whole day just where I can, you know, get my own way for everything. You know, it should be like that for everyone's birthday, honestly. Um, it sucks to be only, but on the other hand, I feel like being indecisive, be wanting to be alone, wanting to be someone is worse. That's kind of true, you know. I think someone did mention, would you rather be alone all the time, but when you're with other people, you appreciate the time you have with them, or be with others all the time, but you when you are alone, you appreciate the time being alone. For me, it kind of depends with what mood I'm in, you know. So if my life, like I, I don't. There's some days I really wish I could be with others. Some day I don't. You know, you just um. Again, it really depends on the mood. I can't say for sure. I still can't say for sure. Um, maybe I should add a bit of pink here, like light pink, just to uh this bunny boy, you know. Uh, so a bit lighter. Uh, yeah, it starts to look about right, you know. Light pink. Erase that. Oh yeah, speaking of the film that I just saw called Adolescence that everyone has been glazing, I would want to say it's like probably top 10 greatest modern tragedies. I know. Like everyone should go and watch because it does make you think. It's about like a lot of male loneliness, societal problems. It like when you watch this, it feels like everyone like it's so like even though it's wrapped in a package of a crime scene, right? Of an unusual crime scene, but like it's showcased in a way where it feels like everyone is there to that involved is there to blame, and but at the same time, no one should be being blamed, and yet this thing happened type stuff. Like I could talk a lot more, but like I don't think anyone that watches me has saw it yet, so I don't want to go into further detail. Simply because you have to watch it to understand what I'm saying. I mean, so instead I just send it to my parents because like it's available on Netflix and they have a Netflix account. Um, to be fair, I did kind of pirated it, but you know, these days there are too much streaming services these days. Pretty much doing so is pretty much justified, and also, yeah, mm, yeah. That's all I can say. Yeah, Yeehaw, ride the high seas like a proper Chinese guy would do. I pirate this shit. I don't even pay for Formula One. I just found some website that streamed it. Yeah, speaking of Formula One, I hope Yuki Tsunoda does as well. I really do. He should be the one deserving that seat, you know. I feel like Liam Lawson does need an extra year. Um. Hmm. I fit no wrong color. Yeah, looks about right actually. Um. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like I could maybe add some layers to this part in order to. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Wait, no, those two parts are not good. Hello, how you guys doing? It seems that another guy has joined in. We still have like 13 minutes till midnight, which is my birthday. So that's cool. Welcome, welcome. Man, I should have put a clock somewhere. God Jesus. Oh, hello. Oh, someone did join, right? Hello, how you doing?
It's just tripping me out because I'm on the YouTube too.
Yeah, you're on YouTube as well. Yeah. Oh, finally someone actually joined. Yeah. I don't know why a lot of people just say like whatever the first letter and then dot 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 for some reason. Everyone's doing that. It seems. Like why your name is X dot dot dot. I don't understand. Um.
My name?
Yeah. It's like truncated for some reason.
So my name's not displayed. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, it's
It's trippy.
weird.
I'm like hearing myself come through the YouTube too. It's
Yeah, yeah.
ah.
Like you should mute your YouTube and just talk with me here instead. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm gonna do.
I was just like complaining about my
Add it
life.
back
Really,
backward.
I'm basically here complaining about my life. You know.
Oh, that's how it always is. I get it.
That's my YouTube channel. This is my welcome to my therapy session.
I've been here since the beginning.
Yeah,
I'm
I
the
know.
old.
I think I've known you since beginning pretty much. I think like it's been my therapy session for years now, and like even when I was
Well,
trying to see a therapist these days, it's just getting better, but like I mean, but in reality, it's more like my social situation is still shit, you know. Anyways, what I was
you're
trying to
making part of
say.
the otherways.
What?
I like your 3D model. Like your I always heard that stuff's hard, and you did yours
Oh,
yourself,
mine,
didn't you?
I sort of stole mine actually. So basically, my old 3D model back in the day is, I find some random assets and just like mesh it together. But anyways, but right now I'm using a 2D model that I fully made myself.
Yeah,
Back then I pretty
cool.
much stole everything. So yeah, but like I'm sure that this time would be great, better. If you're wondering what I'm drawing right now, got chat. I'm you know the light novel I've been drawing. I've been always drawing the main character. Well, there are like three main characters sort of. That's one of them, I guess. Um, for the male main characters, female main characters, there are a lot to choose. So it kind of depend on the plot and the story. Uh, but but uh, but the point is, what I'm trying to do is you know what? Since we're in the birthday, let's just talk about one of the happier
Oh yeah,
things.
happy birthday! I should have
Well,
let in.
not now. It's more like there's like a half an hour later. I mean, I should have like put a
Oh,
clock
nice.
here to tell you when it's then. UK time. I mean, I appreciate it. I do. Okay. I mean, not bad, not bad. Time is okay. Yeah, time is um. Uh, okay, let's just use this. What? There's an ad here. Shit. Libre Wolf. I need you. Time is UK. Okay. And I'll do this for no, not your web overlay. What should I have the web overlay on? That's whatever. I don't care about the web overlay. Okay, I think this will do. Where should I put it at? Window capture. Yeah. So yeah, that will do. This will do. It'll take a while. I'll put the time somewhere here. Okay, that will do. Okay, you're actually the first guy ever that came here. Let's just say that I have never seen anyone in the voice chats in this Discord server. But anyways,
I thought it was loud because I never saw anyone in here.
yeah, I never saw anyone there either. Like, no one really chats on the Discord server. I think it's mainly me to blame because I never really advertised it that much. It's always been my art all the time. Mainly because I don't really have time to do it. Like today, I plan on like studying a lot because like I know I got like exams after at the end of April, something like that. But like, it's my like instead I basically just watched a Netflix show. I mean, it's a good
Like,
Netflix show and I talked about it in general chat. I think a lot of people should watch it, but I do kind of want to talk about it. However, there are a lot of people talking about it because it's that deep, and so like when I try to add anything to the conversation, I don't think I'm adding much. The content has been made out there. Why bother? And like I really want to make a video on explaining the lore about the my hashtag stray cat from a fallen city.
if you're passionate about it, you can't think like that. You just gotta go. You gotta go for it. Can't be
Oh,
like, oh,
fair enough.
everyone's already done it, man. Like I've seen you do your stuff with the cars and shit.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's sort of part of the light novel. Not gonna lie.
Like
What's
I've
about the cars?
I've seen where you had like car waifus or something.
Yeah. That's what I do. It's still going on, but mostly at these days I draw them.
When I first saw that, and like at first glance, I was like admittedly kind of like what the fuck, and then I was like, all right.
It's still a work in progress a lot of time, but like these days it's mostly shipping characters, like the stuff I draw. You know, that they're all
Hmm.
core rifles, but you can't really tell them because they're not in their usual outfits. It's all kind of a bit
Fingers, that stuff.
suggestive
Yeah,
and
I get
shit.
it done.
Yeah. You have seen the stuff I draw. So I really want to go back into actually creating core rifles one day.
Drawn another sugar boy.
Unfortunately, I've been gooning too much probably, and I've decided to literally stop that, and I unfollowed a ton of shit on Instagram. Um,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I know, but like it's part of getting better, trying to be better, right? I mean, you know, I still haven't decided on this, guys, because like for the car waifu novel, I plan on having like 6 guys chasing all of them,
Are they like
because
vroom vroom?
they're sort of like data live situation. If you have seen the
Oh hell yeah.
anime, you know what I mean. Like they have to like chase
One of my favorite.
spirits. You have to chase spirits and shit. But like each spirits is contained within a automobile. Um, that was the concept of it. I still haven't figured out the magic system works,
There's like
but
some person collecting all the spirits slash
not.
automobiles.
Well, I won't say it's collecting them more. It's more like documenting them and get to know them, sort of stuff. Like I won't say it's like Pokemon because after all, like us car guys sort of treat cars as women, even though people always say like, "Oh my god, you guys don't stop objectifying women." Nah, we treat objects as women.
No, we're literally making. We don't treat women like objects. I'm just making a story where the women are objects.
No. Nah. It's more like making a story where we treat object as a woman.
Beautiful. Based.
I think it's more like that. From my opinion. But like I literally got complaints from the people on my floor because I live in a unidar and the guy who was like watching this thing saying that my art is a bit too suggestive and a bit too what's it called, like objective and stuff. So they literally want me to stop showing that. Even though never show my, like it's all on my Instagram. Let's just say that I never show like the less than the folder of shame. Let's
Doing
just say that. I have a photo
You
of
know
shame. What?
who says this and wants you to stop drawing stuff like this?
I mean, a lot of I got actually got kicked out of my social clubs for my art. Actually, it was miserable. Though. That's why I've been complaining about like people shunning people for no reason. Like me and my
Uh,
dad has a lot of like disagreements between us, but we learn to accept despite of that, you know. And I feel like a
I've
lot of people in this world lost that. Like we can agree to disagree. How and also it doesn't help the fact that all of like the opinions around the current political climate is getting more and more extreme. So like less and less stuff you can actually agree on.
it's hard to have a disagreement or have a conversation, be
Yeah,
civil
yeah.
while
It's really
disagreeing.
hard. Like the group that got kicked out, right?
Yeah, like what kind of group was it? Like was it like an IRL? Like you guys are doing projects and stuff, and they rejected you because of your art?
Oh, wait a minute. I realized I forgot to color something. But anyways, it's more like a tea society. Basically, everyone just having chill tea and like drinking tea and
That's
having stuff. It's like one of those early days. How do I describe it? In early days there are places like coffee houses, right?
mm,
In the 17th century, they usually there to talk about finance, about trade and shit, and that's when the first concept of stock market got invented. Because people are start to write because people who go there are usually people who do like trades, people sub upper middle class type shit. And
art
people were
in
talking about
line.
the prices of different goods, different stocks, whatever, and people know realize this and start recording on the walls of the coffee houses, and because of that, we start to have a concept of like a trading or a market system, like it pretty much the prerequisite of a lot of finance stuff today.
Fingers in a lot of pies, basically.
Yeah, you can say that. I
And
guess. I mean,
people want to put their finger in your pie because it was too. They thought it was dirty.
no, I'm talking about stocks and shit. But anyways, basically, it's sort of like a place where people have a lot of discussions, a lot of like good discussions. But like we did talk a lot of stuff, including some of the friends. How to deal with friends, how to make sure that they don't do drugs anymore type shit. They've done like talk about stuff that are potentially illegal. And when I mentioned about like me, oh, I just draw shelter, and they were like, nah, you're sexualizing children. What the fuck, man? I'm drawing myself as just a tiny guy. That's it. And they call
Yeah,
call call me weird
I'm
shit, man, because of it.
drawing that type of stuff, even though, yeah, I
And
got
and
my.
however, I did talk about my therapist about this, which even she like I'm glad my one of my therapist actually went on work in Japan for quite some time, so she
Mm,
knows what's going on that part of the world, so they understand sort of my line of work. Like all my characters are over 18, by the way, if the people are still confused. So I basically have to add that in my other Twitter account. By the way, I got banned on Twitter, by the way. Surprisingly,
Twitter of all
not the one you expect. I got
out of
two
all
Twitter
places,
accounts, and
right there.
the one that got banned is the one that isn't filled. The one is the normal one. The other one is the account of shame because it's all 18 plus stuff. Elon Musk with his great.
X, formerly known as Twitter.
I would like since he always dead names his daughter. I would like dead name his app. Okay. Okay, Twitter with Elon Musk with his all
Is any of this
scout.
art on the Discord allegedly?
Somehow, like, to be fair, I was debating with MAGA quite a bit on Twitter. I think that's the reason why I got banned in first place.
That sucks.
Yeah, it kind of does. Like,
I
Elon
usually
must say, okay, we're trying to make free speech happen. Guess what? You're basically just banning people now for free
yeah, that ain't
speech.
right.
Wow.
I'm a part of that group, but I ain't right. You shouldn't ban people. I gotta know that they were doing that.
Like when I try to make this group, I know there are some things you have to ban, of course, but
Blatantly
like
harmful
in
things.
any if you need to have a proper like social media site, obviously you need some certain degrees of moderation, or else it will be filled with clickbait ads or misinformation or whatever the fuck, or porn or racism. I don't know, depending.
Bro, being this pretty feels illegal, bruh.
What?
I just looked at one of these. Being this pretty feels illegal. It's one of your.
Wait, I
Fuck
think
yeah.
I said it somewhere, but I forgot where actually.
Yeah,
So
you
okay,
said it
please
in the
remind me again. Art.
art tab of Neko-komi's dorm room.
Let me look at it. This pretty feels
I haven't
illegal,
looked
bro.
at it in a while because when you're talking about all the art, and I was like, I need to see this. It's here.
Yeah. I've been cooking.
I have not been cooking.
Masterpiece after another masterpiece,
Right.
guys. Like the
Oh yeah,
newest one, the newest birthday one. Damn, that was like, there's a saying when perfection is achieved when there is not when there is nothing to add, it is when there's nothing to remove, right? I think
I completely agree. But you can synonymously say that there's a difference between subtlety and this. That's pretty blatant.
yeah, there's some
What?
art that is pretty blatant, like
That ain't
this
suggestive. That's full on. I mean, I've made full on Gaussian material, and that's what
dojin.
this is. Yeah,
I
Dojin
mean, I've
material.
also done those things before. Like why okay. I was looking at OBS and wondering why. Okay, is anyone talking in stream right now? Because people.
Uh,
Okay, like it seems that when I talk a bit more, people are joining a bit more. Okay, that's good. People are joining a bit more, even though there's like four guys. Anyways, what was like my last Valentine's Day art? That is full on very suggestive. Let's just say that.
oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but like this one, I like this one because it's subtle. I like this one.
Spoiler:
This one is much
Happy
better. Like
Valentine's Day
what?
maid outfit. Got the
That
maid outfit on.
yeah, the maid outfit is like full on suggestive, but like this
Yeah,
one that I'm gonna show you during my birthday, which is like in after like 12 minutes. Um, I'll show you guys something, which is a bit more subtle. I like that a lot. It's a bit teasing, and I feel like I really want to go to that direction instead of drawing full on stuff. I really like that. It's yeah, and I gave myself another new idol outfit or whatever. Because like last year I gave myself like idol outfit for last birthday. All right, and what else we should talk about? The subtlety, the art, the okay.
just imagery.
Oh, someone actually joined the Discord server. Hello, how you guys doing? You can feel free to talk. Just want to say that. I'm still checking chat. No one in chat. All right. And I just want to tell everyone, like, one of the like frustrating thing on, well, being a modern person, like this. I don't think this is just a man thing anymore. It's that like, anything happens to you, people always just tell you to go touch grass, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, however, I realized I found myself going to the gym more, going to park a bit more, going outside more, and yet I don't think things has fixed at
I
all.
think
Like, I just want to clarify to everyone that touching grass is a good thing, but it won't be the thing that fixes you.
definitely is good.
I mean, it's good, but like, you know, it's
Go to the gym, shower,
yeah.
and
I do shower a lot. I do shower twice a day. It's actually because when I was growing up, I have a very bad smell. I was literally just manicured.
Jesus,
Literally because it was got so bad that my parents literally sent me to the skin doctor to watch it, and he basically says that yeah, it's basically puberty going wrong, and yeah, I shower
You
twice a
just
day.
feel like shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but like after I showered twice a day, I pretty much went fine.
Like
Yeah,
my guy, you're fucking reeking out here.
I think it's the dad that is the one that is complaining the most. My dad actually. No one complained except for my dad at the time, I think.
You're like, sorry, like fucking growing up. What do you want me to do?
So I shower twice a day and it become a habit now these days. That I know that sounds weird. That's why I never use deodorant.
That's hard to believe as an anime fan.
I, yeah, it like because and then the reason why I never use deodorant is simply because I shower like twice a day, pretty much. And in some cultures, especially like in Japan, especially, to be fair, I'm Asian, so it's sort of like adjacent. Basically, we prefer a more natural scent. So not many people wear deodorant and just instead just
Yeah,
shower like twice a day, I guess.
I think I understand you.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I
We
think
don't like when it's too strong. It feels fake.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's kind of a shock to
Yeah,
a lot of people. I think a Japanese dude who basically just, like on YouTube they should explain the situation.
claim
Anyways,
to Japan.
um, oh crap! I need to draw the shirt. The shirt I think it would be the plain shirt, plain white, but the insides would be a problem. I mean I'm talking about the jacket. Anyways, a lot of you guys know that my YouTuber tag is Stray Cat from a Fallen City, right? Right? Or do you guys never look at my Instagram? Also, why the
Hmm?
hell when I mirrored it, it looks weird? Something is
It's
wrong.
always like that. It always does that. Your Instagram?
Like basically my Instagram, Bluesky, whatever the fuck, my handle is always like Stray Cat from a Fallen City, you know?
I got you for nekomi_channel.
Yeah, like Stray Cat from a Fallen City. It's a hashtag I always use. It's
Jesus.
basic. It is literally my VTuber hashtag. Do you guys know that? Chat. Like Stray Cat from a Fallen City. Um, you guys know that? Hello?
What up?
Yeah. Basically, a
Question.
lot of my posts I post like tag it with Stray Cat with a Fallen City or something like that. Uh,
If it's
that's
on Bluesky.
yeah. Just go on Blue Sky, like Nekomi hyphen channel. You can't underscore on Blue Sky, unfortunately. Um, that's basically my tag for the longest time. Stray Cat from Fallen. I do really do want to make a video on explaining the Fallen City situation because it's does relate with my whole time. But again, another YouTuber who is like way more talented than me basically explained the situation in such detail as a local. I just find it impressive. And I sort of wanted to make a reaction video on it to add details. But if I do that, I might get arrested. I don't know. Legit.
You're
Maybe
definitely
that.
on a list already.
Yeah. But like for other reasons. Yeah. Um, I'm definitely I'm probably on some sort of this, and given the fact that again people have shunned me in the past for like I probably have a decent amount of ops at this point, so that's why I probably won't have a face review anytime soon.
Show to watch list.
Yeah. This is why I probably won't because I know I got ops. That's why I don't have. Even though I don't want ops at the same like in the first place, they just show up. I guess. Um, That's kind of weird. Sometimes you just want to act great, but like people just don't like just because you exist. You know the meme of like like why do I always say like I
don't think I can hear you there.
I hate everything about you, and I hope you die or something.
What the fuck?
Okay, that's memes. I think I fucking hate you, and I hope you die. Cut the meme. Save images. JPEG, and I'll post this on the stream. This meme, it will be on the stream right now, hopefully. Why is it not on the stream? Hello. Hello. Oh, it just went very small. Okay, that's meme. I ever hate you and hope you die, you know. But like, I feel like I'm the guy, the small guy, you know. It's always like that. It's always like that. Like I don't even like beef with anyone. It just happens, bro.
Like you just get bullied, you think?
I mean I got bullied a lot. That's why I moved to the UK. But at the same time, like when I came to the UK, I still have some similar problems, which make me like question myself a lot.
Get uber jacked, number one.
I mean I'm not that jacked, but I am slightly more jacked than I used to. Let's just say that. I mean we
Like
still have
getting
like
jacked would be great.
I'm
I mean,
not that jacked, but I'm getting better, I guess.
by God, it's the way to do it.
Yeah. Okay, there's like 3 minutes
Literally
till.
doing your thing, liking what you like. It's your cup of tea.
Yeah, yeah,
Who
yeah,
cares if
yeah.
it's not
Like
their
it,
cup?
like people just don't like my shit, you know. If my
That's
mom
I have this guy
like
who always says that 18-year-old fucking anime characters. I'm like, dude, that's your fucking thing. Like you can slap a fucking bumper sticker, a price tag on anything like a car. This car is worth 18,000. This car is worth 30. It's the same thing with anime
hell,
characters.
let's just like do something diabolical. Like let's just say you're Welsh and you do sheep. I don't care. Even if you do sheep, I don't care.
Not real. It's literally not real.
just
It's a drawing. My man's out here drawing a picture.
Like I would be slightly disgusted. Sure, I'll be judging you maybe, but you know I won't be out there and like saying that I hate you or anything. You know, I
People
would
are going to
judge,
judge you
but
for the way you walk and the way you eat something, the way you drink something, the
like
way
I
you
would like I mean I do judge, but like I won't. You know, but at the same time, you do
you'll
you.
get
You
judged
know.
for everything. Fuck them. Draw the Shota.
Destroyed, I guess. I mean,
You can hear it calling.
yeah. Sometimes, like, but however, like, even people just don't like my stuff. Hell, like, in some places, my shit might be considered illegal. I mean, in some places of the world, you know, people are
I'll just
trying
be
to.
like, that ain't me. That ain't me, cuz. I don't know whose hard drive that is.
I mean about like drawing stuff that might get you arrested. Some of the stuff that I used to draw is a bit political. That's why I'm talking about those. Like and I'll like even I got in trouble. I like for my art. I won't be the first guy that
So long as you don't
do
draw
so.
like
You know.
a detailed diagram of Donald Trump getting like blasted, I think you're
Oh
good.
no! I'm not talking about American politics. Even though
Elon Musk's
simply because I'm not in the U.S. I don't think I'm qualified to do anything U.S. politics related. It's a clown fest. Let's just put it that way.
It's bad every year. It's really bad. We got people in Congress like, you can't tell me.
I don't know, man.
It's a circus.
Yeah, it can be a circus, but you haven't seen what happened in the so-called fallen city, I guess. That I've seen worse. Let's just say that. At least you guys have some form of democracy. Let's just say that.
I love my country. Do not get me wrong, but I think what has happened here has been really tragic. I think it's past
Yes,
happen.
but at least you guys still have some form of democracy. Some form, by the way.
What's happening in the UK? Like my UK friend.
I'm not talking about the UK. Oh wait a minute. Let's literally my birthday now. Give me a
You're
second.
saying that you got some form of democracy. Like
I'm not talking about the UK, but whatever. It's my birthday now. I do play.
Oh, it's your birthday.
I do play that.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
Yeah, I do need to. I need. Give me a second. I need the music. Wait, no. Wrong website. Give it. Yeah, shush for now. I'll just have Happy Birthday Lo-Fi in the background. Which is the right one? Because I've found several of those kind of videos. Wait, no. Yeah, that would do. Yeah, that would do. Yeah, this one would do. All right. I think it's time I can show my birthday art of the year. Wait, no, I don't like this one. It's without the words. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is the one that I really want to show. Yeah.
Very nice.
All right, I think that's enough music for now. This one, yeah, this is what I mean by everything seems to be kind of perfect, you know. I like this one.
Your hands are
Like,
immaculate now.
like, it's simple, but like sometimes I feel like a lot of my art has been in really complicated, a lot of detail, but this one you don't need. Like, I realized you don't need too much
Yeah,
to
simple's
make it good. I'm like, I think I sort of like soft released it on my profile picture. But when you look at it, it's kind of like damn. um. Okay. Another thing I do want to talk about. This art when I made it. I I originally don't know what to draw in the first place, so I sort of try a new pose or whatever and give him some other clothes I never thought. And then in the middle, I remember when I was drawing this. Hang on, you know, there's a birthday cake, right? Like, even though it's cheesecake. I don't know why. I just think, you know what if I'm a massive brat or something and just teasing you?
Yeah, you got the cake there, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how good it went. Like, I really like that. Alright. I mean, this is not like the end. Well, there's gonna be more streams soon. When yeah, thanks for the birthday message, guys. That will be a follow-up stream, which is actually the official birthday stream. Sooner or later after I wake up in 14 hours around that time. That'll be more actually. I'll be doing a personality test just to figure out if anything changes with me, and also karaoke on it, you know, and maybe some Q&A if we do have a lot of people and a lot of time. You know, this won't be the end of it. There'll be more. That's all I'm saying. And tomorrow plans will just me slacking off, and what I'm gonna do is I'll basically go and eat eat something expensive for tomorrow. And I really wanna right now. I really wanna read the only proper birthday message I got. From my mom. Unfortunately, it's in my native tongue. I mean, saying that happy birthday to me, that she wants me to have a very healthy body, obviously, and my mom says that remembered when I was younger, I was like always sitting on my parents' lap because and always force my parents to watch Pingu. Have you guys watched Pingu before? Anyways, saying that those days feel like it's just a moment ago, and feel like even though both my parents are aging, and their memories got a bit fuzzy, and just realized I'm now 21 now. Um, I don't know why I'm tearing up right now. Uh, I'm just translating. What the fuck? I'm legit tearing up right now. Chat, I'm legit tearing up right now. Um, pause chat. And my mom. Sorry. Um. Anyways. Said I want me to go back to a child again, but like being my mom, it's a lot of contradictions. Not 21 now. Like pretty much an adult. So tell me to be a bit more careful with the stuff I do. I suppose trying to be act more, grown up. Even though, to be honest, my mental development has been paused during the dark ages. So I still feel like I'm a teen in some ways. Unfortunately, um, uh, said that I need to be bit more responsible. I mean, I'm trying my best to um. Right now, my mom is texting me. Um, um, saying that with people like just don't need to have this much friends, just couple ones that you really like. Saying that, you know, for stuff for couples, just sometimes it kind of depends on luck. But first try to love yourself a bit more. Uh, um, um, especially as a man, I need to start learning how to take care of other people, basically. Um, saying that she misses me, thinking that I've gone a bit more logical in a lot of ways, trying to be brave in some ways, saying that I learned a lot in the past years or so. Yeah, I mean, sorry. Sorry, guys, I've been tearing up a bit while I was trying to read my mom texting me. Um, sorry. Yeah, sorry, I'm having a moment here. This is getting awkward. I need some tissues. Yeah. Okay. And they say like when I go back to my home, ask me what do I want to eat, you know. Yeah. Uh. So that was for my mom. Um. Uh. Yeah. it's not even a like it just if though it's just a normal thing mother would say to her child. I don't know why I'm acting up right now. Yeah, sorry guys. I mean, also when I was yesterday I was legit writing a sort of also small letter for myself. Well, not really for myself. It's more about the character that I made in these recent years. Because this VTuber model or whatever OC you call it actually does mean a lot to me. So, do you guys want me to read it or something? I don't know. Want to hear it? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, alright. Basically, chat, living the character out in your head. Well, I mean, sort of, like, maybe because before I read that, I'm not, English is clearly not my first language, and also the fact that, my life actually hasn't been that good, so hence why I sort of have to have a different character just to try to cope with the things that I do. This is sort of the letter to my favorite OC, essentially. So, dear Nekomi, since the beginnings of the Classroom Studios, which is a art studio name I made up for this whole operation, like God knows how many years ago, I basically just put, because okay, that's a lot of lore to explain, but anyways, you're like the one that has seen it all, going through like 13 years of development, 8 generation of styles, 5 species, 5 different artists, 4 different tools and mediums, and even a name change, bruh. From the pencil sketch on the school workbook to the digital post of Pixiv, surviving one character purge and another. And yet you're like one of 2 of the original cast of the characters that remain. And you might wonder, why me, you may ask? That's why I'm really writing this. You're essentially a mirror of me, a more idealized version of me. Of course, no character is complete without some flaws by itself, but I try to smooth out as much kinks as possible while retaining my own character. I give you a place, going on adventures I could only dream of, getting into relationships and friendships that I couldn't build, looking so good that, well, you just have no idea how people saw me back then. Just so that I can show the best part of myself to the rest of the world. Like, it's true that as I created you, I've received a lot of judgments, actual friendships were broken, and shunned by groups of people just for the love of creation. However, despite all that, I would rather die than to put down my pen forever, so you must know, you're my greatest and my most favorite creation, and it will be for a long time. Heck, we're so interconnected that even we share the same birthday, so to that, happy 21st birthday, Nekomi. And I wish to see you for many more years to come. Yep.
Happy birthday.
Yep. Sorry, I'm a bit tearing up. My parents, I guess. Um. So that's the birthday art. That I want to share. And you know what? Since okay, I think the karaoke stream will be like later on, but I do really want to share one of my, like, out of all my, one of the few good things within my, well, 20 years of miserable existence. I mean, there's 3 English teachers that have been with me my whole life. They might not know that I've existed at all, but those 3 guys do mean a lot to me. When, yeah. So I just, for the rest of the video, I just wanna watch some of the best moments about them, my English teachers. So now it's sort of a watch party stream, if you will. Um, And recently, all three of them decided to retire, which I'm just, well, partially kind of sad, but at the same time, really glad they good together for this long, you know. Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ! I'm getting teary up again. Like, what's going on? I didn't expect this stream to be like that. Like, I expected it to end soon or something. Oh, sorry about that. So, yeah. So I just wanna show you guys some of my compilation of my English teacher, because they taught me a lot throughout when I was younger. Like, they taught me a lot when no teacher could. So do you guys want to watch it, like, on my stream? To the only guy in the voice chat.
Yeah, I'll see it.
So I just want to say that they have recently been retired, so, you know, that's sort of the left they got. And they gave me a picture of living in this country in the UK, so a bit more idealized picture, but they sort of made me come here. You know, made me want to come here in the first place. So may I introduce you to my three English teachers, and we're sort of reacting to it. Yep. It is these three.
Your English teachers.
Yeah.
But why have you got an automatic?
Top Gear.
I bust my arm.
Yep.
That's why it took a long
I kid you
time to
not.
get
Those are one of the few bright spots in my childhood, okay? Wait.
We're close to the equator.
I thought you were talking about like a speech therapist who worked with you and you like moved
No.
you had a
No,
connection.
no.
Oh, bad news.
What?
The day
It's fucking hilarious.
It's delayed.
I'm being serious.
Hey, hell yeah.
Those are my English teachers.
And the question is,
So you learned
where
English from
is
them?
the best
Yes.
driving road
That's
in the
amazing.
world? Something that has everything. The challenging bends, no traffic, the great views, the long fast straights, the lot.
Yeah. Now, it's unlikely to be here because everyone does five.
Yep.
It's not going to be here because everyone's on drugs.
Uh-huh.
It's all just full of ox. Al Gore says that's gone, so it's not going to be down there. That's full of spiders. Signposts here are all full of gibberish.
Yep.
Communists.
Yep.
Can't go there because the Americans will shoot you.
He's quite a sweet fellow, really. I think I'll call him Bob. Moments later, Bob is dismembered by the staff of
Octopus is actually tasty, trust me.
Narita-san's restaurant and ready for the
It does
deep
kind of look
fry.
tasty.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I've had calamari, or I don't think that's squid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You wait till you see what happens to a house when it is presented with this moving at 400 RPM. What's it gonna say?
Yeah, it's kind of sad that those three guys recently retired or something, yeah.
I never watched this, but I've seen a lot of clips.
I've been watching it since when I was like 8. I kid you not, those three guys, they just showed up on TV.
I tell you what I'm mad about.
It's the only show that I act like, while my other kids are watching Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, I am watching this.
That's how it's done. Or SpongeBob.
They're watching like whatever the fuck is on Cartoon Network or whatever the fuck, and I was just watching this.
Apart from Hiroshima.
Their survival shows are good.
Yes, apart from Hiroshima and Pompeii, no city has collapsed as fast as Detroit has. It's unbelievable.
I might be a genius. Whatever he says.
Yeah.
By driving it into a Volvo.
The one with the law flying through the back of his vehicle is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's the one that sticks out to me.
Set the trend for your life, didn't it?
I got
Uh-huh.
that defining moment.
I like crashing. I'm going to make a living out of this. Oh, there I go.
I did.
Like because it's my birthday, I basically booked one seat for an expensive Japanese restaurant.
It's quintessentially German.
Well, just replace the spoons with little sausages in.
No.
And he's gonna do it Elon Musk salute.
A sat nav that only goes to Poland.
Too bad, like I can only understand after rewatching it. Unfortunately, this joke, yeah. You have to have some prior knowledge, you know.
Hello, horse. I shall call you Tesco.
I never knew what Tesco is until I came to the UK, but whatever.
Over the speed limit there, and I was caught, and they dealt with me efficiently and courteously, as befits a civilized nation, which is, of course, what France is.
France is a country you have to drive to get to Italy. That's all it's for. It never gets old, bro. And it is literally peak British television. Like, when I was watching this, I thought this is what they usually do. Without realizing this is what the best they can do.
It looks like their audience is actually pretty live.
Yeah.
Is it in Britain or is it in France?
It's in France.
We don't have shit like this anymore after COVID.
But we're so tight-fisted we wouldn't build it here and they would.
No.
They're better than us.
No, they're rude.
Look, they're
Yep.
better than us. I promised the policeman I'd say that.
They're rude.
Otherwise he would have taken my license away and put me in the Bastille.
Now,
Yes, the news, ladies and gentlemen. Now, last week you saw Richard Hammond driving a six-wheeled Mercedes-Benz. But did you know they made another six-wheeled car long before that one? Would you like to see a picture of it?
Love to.
Here it is.
Oh, right.
Did they not mention this then?
Do you know they didn't?
How odd.
It is, isn't it? Because Mercedes like to go on about their heritage and history, and they didn't mention that one.
Well, perhaps they didn't mention it because it's got Hitler in it.
I don't know.
That's not Hitler.
It is.
It isn't. No, that car was built long before indicators were invented, so he's just there to do some hand signals.
What signals are you doing there then, James?
He's saying,
Dude, take the third right.
Yep. Plausible deniability.
You should moisturise.
It's what?
You should moisturise. In the
Why should I
modern
It's
moisturise?
because your skin's flaky.
because you're dry. You look like something found in a pyramid.
Anyway, listen, we just turn our attention.
Let's have a look at the sarcophagus. I'm not putting that in the British Museum.
I actually went to the British Museum and you know the complaint about it in the sea or something like that. The meme.
Fernando Alonso in Formula One, he's the most successful driver there.
The complaint about the wrong grade of copper.
Tennis. They've won the UEFA championships. They've nicked our airports. They've nicked.
Yeah, about the Spanish. Like I literally like when during the Euros when the Spanish like won against the British, I literally made a similar. I basically just copied bar by word, bar by bar into a tweet or something like that.
But he just is. Okay.
Like Spanish, yeah.
It's Spanish. What's wrong with that? I'm bored with Spain at the moment. Fernando Alonso in Formula One, he's the most successful driver there. But he just is, okay? Then you've got Nadal in tennis. They've won the UEFA championships.
Yep.
They've nicked our airports.
Yep.
They've nicked all our fish.
Fish.
They've nicked
They
all our building
building
societies.
societies. They have heads of prawns.
They throw
There's
bombs
resources on tower blocks, and they stab cows.
That is the Spanish.
I mean.
Anybody from Spain here?
Sorry.
Give me
Get my fish back.
Great news.
What?
The Dacia
Dacia said that.
I know what it is.
Dacia is actually Romanian, actually.
The Dacia Sandero has gone on sale in left-hand.
Hey yo, big dog.
Nice. Now, because this is a hard job, and I'm not just
Happy
saying
birthday,
this to
I'm
win
gonna
favour with
leave
lorry
you.
drivers.
Yeah, it's
a
fine.
hard job.
See you.
Change gear, change gear, change gear. Check your mirrors. Murder a prostitute. Change gear, murder. Check your. That's a lot.
Is Neko-mi a mirror everything you want to be or how you want to be seen? Pretty much how I want to be seen, really.
You tread on one.
And also anything I want to be, really.
Lego is...
An upturned plug.
No.
Yeah, it's a bit of both.
Lego's worse.
Why?
Because an upturned plug is big, Lego hides in the carpet.
Is there anything worse than an upturned plug for treading on in the middle of the night?
Lego.
A landmine.
A tiger.
Your house, James.
Oh.
I know something worse. Dog. Was it?
I remember like when I was a kid, I always only want to watch the core bits. But I only recently now realize what funny stuff they like to talk
You have
about.
horses in your house.
On occasion, yes, it has happened.
Have you ever trodden in some horse manure?
Possibly unbeknownst
Yeah.
to me, I just had a warm foot.
Anyway, if you want a full-size model of a toy car, it's basically a Camaro with Hot Wheels written on it, it's £40,000.
Yeah, but it will be worth more if you keep it in the box.
Yep.
Meanwhile, back in PC world...
I didn't mean
Jeremy's car was rubbish because it's a midget. I just meant that's what it is. It's an MG midget. I'm sorry.
Children, if you're watching, school tomorrow, if you've got a science lesson and the teacher says, today we're going to do storage of hydrogen, pay attention, because whoever works that out is going to be the richest person the world has ever seen.
I don't know if this is true or not.
Infrastructure worked out.
I think there's some like new development on hydrogen.
This in Saudi Arabia. Time to break out your camel.
It's back to carpet.
Hello everyone, welcoming. We're having a watch party of one of my favorite English teachers.
We were in the Atacama Desert, where there is no life at all, not even on a cellular level. Richard Hammond was the smallest living organism for miles. There was nothing here at all.
Yep.
I tell you,
Seriously?
I can get in the back of this. Just watch this.
Yep.
Do you want me to do the seat for you?
Yeah, there is an art to getting in, okay?
You are joking.
To do it in a crazy and sexy way.
Yeah, you're looking fantastic.
Oh, you see, look, I'm in.
I can't believe that. Right, I'm getting in.
You see, this is a country where homosexual marriage is legal. And
He is my partner and also...
And also my papa.
Lift your foot. Look at that.
That's the Dutch for you.
Chaps, did you know mine only comes with one seat as standard?
Really?
Really?
What?
As standard, you get one seat in a Demon. You can opt to have the others put back in, and it costs you $1.
Yep.
Which seat do they put in as standard?
Yeah, when you go older, you realize James May's actually kind of funny. Which seat do you put as standard?
Okay.
what's that?
Huh?
I don't know.
Wasn't there this morning.
You don't get fell out of James's luggage, do you?
Huh?
Fell out of my what?
What?
I missed that.
I still don't get this one.
You get those people go, I like a hard bed, it's good for your spine. It isn't.
I hate hard beds.
I do like a hard bed.
It kind of depends on the
No,
person,
I'm
really.
sorry, Richard. Can anyone think of one thing in the world which is better hard than soft?
That's quite awkward, actually,
What?
Ice. I've never heard of soft ice.
Well, actually, we'll do the news in a minute, because first I want to say a couple more things about that Bentley. You see, you said there it was like a slab of old England.
Yes.
But Bentley is owned by VW.
Yeah.
That car was styled by a Belgian, and it was engineered by a man called
Ulrich Eichel.
Doesn't sound very British.
Are you
does it?
presenting Top Gear, or are you writing a letter to the Daily Telegraph?
Well, I'm just saying that you know immediately that that car is German because it's got too much power. They've overdone it, as usual, like they did on their French holiday in 1939.
James, the Queen is German, but
Yes.
you don't say Deutschland, Deutschland über alles every time she comes on the television, do you?
Well, I do, actually.
Yeah, he does.
Now, you know that new law about kids under 4'5", they have to use a booster seat in the car?
Yeah, like my own OC.
All right. People
To be fair, he's 5
have
foot.
to use a booster
My
seat
OC
in
is
the car.
5 foot, relax.
In North Yorkshire, the police say they cannot enforce that law. And do you know why? They do not have the... They do not have the legal...
I can't wait for this now. The legal...
Because they do not
Don't have
the
legal right to measure children. yeah, sometimes laws or yeah.
Quick, call the...
So they'll have to do what they usually do then and just put up some new sort of camera by the road to monitor children in cars to make sure...
You can't video children. You ever been to a school sports day? You have to ask every...
Yeah, I have to blame the creeps on this one.
Or go to your own kids' sports day. Maybe they'll let
I mean, also that.
But this is the thing that we don't really understand about Germany. Once something becomes a rule, it is a rule.
Yeah, when you go to Germany,
Had a very interesting
yeah,
conversation with
when you
two
see a
friends
red
in
light, even though
California,
there's
and
no
one was from
cars on it,
Germany. And we were talking
don't
about losing your
jaywalk
driving
and
license.
cross it,
Californians
or
said,
else people would judge you.
in Germany, what would happen if you lost your license?
Or maybe they just think you're British, which
And the judge said,
again
"No, you
is
cannot do this."
part of the judging.
And he says, "Yeah, I know, but what if, I know you're not supposed to, but what if you did?" He says, "No, you cannot drive. You have no license." And And the Californian went, yeah, man, but you know, late one night, you go for a drive. And the German went, it is impossible.
Actually, the main difference why in Germany you can do that is because they have better public transport while America doesn't. If you don't have a car in in North America, you're dead.
The speed limit, we were told, is 7.4 kilometers an hour. What's that?
It's an infrastructure problem.
Walking pace.
I could swim faster than that. They're going to be prosecuting poo sticks. That's speeding. It's this obsession everybody's got now that speed kills. It doesn't. Speed
has never killed anyone.
Suddenly becoming stationary. That's what that's the killer.
That will do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it seems that
Richard Hammond in the science corner.
Thank you, Jeremy. Now, this is really quite simple. Okay, understeer works like this. You drive down the road, you turn the wheel, the car goes straight on.
Okay, it seems that YouTube doesn't allow me to stream this no more. Well, put it right at the end of this. Even though I'm just sharing stuff. Because of copyright reason, it seems. Yeah, about that. Okay, you know what? I'll just stop it. Even though it was a good watch. You know, I was just sharing a part of my, like, when I was, like, childhood and stuff, but, like, you know, copyright law, you know. I don't approve of it, but, again, it exists. Anyways, I think I should, like, at this time, I mean, okay, my mom is texting me again. Okay, I just want to not be that much teary-eyed again. Okay, YouTube it. Okay, yeah. All right, YouTube. I'll cut that copyrighted bit soon. All right. I think I should start posting stuff. Yeah. There's that. Okay. So yeah, I think like for the remaining of this stream, I mean I will continue to stream soon. All right, so is there anything like you guys can like just talk in chat? What do you guys want to like see me for? Yeah, sorry about the copyright thing. By the way. But I hope this has been dealt with. Yeah, probably. I just want to get the hashtag right before I actually post it. Jeez. Why did that thing get all teary-eyed? I didn't even expect that to happen. And basically after I wake up, I'll go ahead and I'm just glad you guys showed up. I also want to hope you guys show up for the next one, and I hope there will be more people there. I think I posted it, right? Yeah, pretty much. And I just need to do for the other socials, which isn't much, simply because I got banned from like 2 of them. So who cares these days? It's like the Sweet 21, I guess. If you guys have any further questions, you guys just talk it in chat. Yeah, sorry, I've been trying to figure out the posts. Quote it, and then post this picture. Pin to your profile. And pretty much the rest is basically me posting in Pixiv, which I don't think I should be telling you guys about that. This is a little bit risque because all of the stuff that I do on Pixiv. Yeah, I don't even know how did I get like teary-eyed after getting a text from my mother. I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit too lonely and I miss home. That probably might be the reason why. Like I'm literally get to a point where just the act of little things can make me feel emotional simply because I just don't really have much left. Um. Um. All ages, no. AI generated artwork, no. Original work, and I just post. Alright, yeah. Alright, I think that'll be it. I hope you guys see you after I wake up. I'll be going to bed by now. I'll see you guys. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be ending stream soon. Yeah, that it looks awful. Yeah, might as well like change the fucking text. Yes, I don't really like this font. You know, where's the fucking model for nerd font that I desperately need? C D E F G H I J Q R S. Mon. No for nerd mono. Okay, I think. Yeah, that's the right words. Yep. I guys see you guys next time somewhere. Well, not really next time. I'll see you guys during the karaoke stream. That's about it. Happy birthday to me and always. I want to pin this. Pin this to our main feed. Unpin. Yeah, I'm dealing with socials mostly right now. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in like a couple hours, like 13 hours. See you guys. Bye. Oh shit, I have what to end the stream.